Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. As you can tell, this one's a little bit about Disney. So of course I've got an obsession with Disney. I thought I'd do a top 10 Disney films video today. It's been a very busy week, so I haven't had too much time to do a video this week. I was going to test my mermaid tail in the pool, but unfortunately it's been raining every day that I've been had any time free, so I'll hopefully be doing that in the next week if the sun comes back out again. That would be great, sun, please, thank you. Anyway, top 10 Disney films. It was really hard to do this actually. I didn't think it would be that hard, but I just love all of Disney. So I'm going to count back from 10. It's my top 10 favourites. At number 10, we've got Aladdin. I think Aladdin is such a good film. I actually really liked the live action remake. I know some people weren't so keen on it, but I really like the way that they've portrayed Jasmine with her new song Speechless is incredible. I love it so much. It builds me up if I'm ever having a bad day, and that's kind of why I like Aladdin, especially the live action, because it just shows that women can do more. You know, like most Disney films, it's the prince has to help the princess, and that's not always how life works out. So I really like just the storyline of Aladdin. And the costumes are great in the live action, aren't they? Her dress, her pink dress, so pretty. I want one. Anyway, that's that. At number 9, I've got The Little Mermaid. Always wanted to be a mermaid. I used to watch H2O as a kid, and I think that's where the mermaid obsession started. Yeah, I just think it just makes me want to go out and swim in the sea with a tail on and everything. So it's just, I think for me, the fact that I like it is just because I really like the idea of mermaids. And actually I've just seen on TikTok there's a girl that she's literally a mermaid as her job. How cool would that be? Anyway, Ariel, yes. Great songs in it, love the music. We'll see what the live action's going to be like, but the original, yeah, the music is just so happy. So it's actually one of my favourite soundtracks to listen to, but it is number 9 in the movie list. Number 8, we have Moana. Again, it's another one for women power, but the music is great, isn't it? It's just amazing music. The fact that the ocean calls out to her and she has to go and live her own path, I think is a great message to be sending out. And it's also another film that I turn to if I'm ever having a bad time. Disney's really great for actually putting movies out there that will help people in times of need. And that's kind of why I love Moana. I'd actually love to go to the Hawaii Disney because I know they do a lot of Moana stuff there, and I think that'd be really cool. So at some point I would love to go there. Number 7 is Maleficent 1 and 2. I've put them both together. I like them same amount really. I just love that they've given Maleficent a backstory. I know she was supposed to be the most evil villain, but it's kind of nice to know what makes the villains, what makes them the way they are. And that's why I really love Maleficent. Her backstory is heartbreaking, and you understand her and you're on her side. So Mistress of Evil, you're definitely on her side. Oh my god, I felt so sorry for her. But it's just a different take on it, and I actually really like that Disney's done that. Number 6 is Tangled. I was shocked I put it all the way at number 6 because I thought it was one of my favourites, but it turns out I have too many favourites. Tangled, it's so good. She's so happy all the time, so bubbly. Oh, here she is. The music is so upbeat, so joyful, and it's great to just build your mood up, really. I love it. And with her partner Flynn Rider, he's very realistic, which I like the way that is. He's not a typical Prince Charming, definitely not. So yeah, that's number 6. Now number 5, I've kind of put 3 films at number 5. All of the Descendants franchise. Love all of them, but I felt like they should be just in one place. I realise they're cheesy. I do. I love that they're cheesy. It just makes them them. And I have to say, I do have the Descendants album playing quite a lot in my car when I drive. It's really sad. Really sad. But I love it. I love it so much. I'm like addicted to it. I'm addicted to the songs. Me and my friend Charlotte even started to learn some of the dance routines. Oh, just obsessed. It's great. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. You will cringe at the cringe moments, but just pass them by. They're great. They're amazing. Number 4 is Frozen 1. It was in the top 2, but then a few other films came out and kind of pushed it down just a little bit. So Frozen 1 at number 4. When it first came out, I just fell in love with it. I hadn't seen it until a couple of years actually after it had come out, so I didn't know what the big hype was. But when I watched it, I realised it's great. I made all my family watch it. I think it just allows for a more kind of grown-up take, so there's definitely a lot of bits in there for adults, for the parents that may be watching it with the kids. Not that you need kids to watch Disney, because you don't. I'm a big kid. Yeah, and I obviously fell in love with Frozen more when I started being a children's entertainer and being Elsa quite a lot. Definitely fell in love with the role, fell in love with the movie. It's definitely is always going to be one of my top favourite films. I love it so much. It's so funny. Anna is great. Olaf, just hysterical. Love him. Yeah. So we're on to the top 3, guys. At number 3 is Cinderella live action. Now, I know some people don't particularly like the live action versions of the films, but in this case, I love it a lot more than the original. Like, I loved the original, but the remake, I adore. Lily James is amazing and perfect as Cinderella, from my point of view anyway. I know Jack doesn't particularly like this film. He doesn't like the remake just because the baby pulls cotton candy out of the sky, but I don't see that as an issue. He has a problem with it. I love it. It's just the have courage and be kind. It's so cute. She's so nice and so sweet, and it just makes you want to be that person. It makes you want to be the kind, caring soul that she is, and I just love that about the film. It's just very happy and cotton candy like, but it's amazing. And yeah, the guy that plays Kit, Game of Thrones, also helps that film a lot, helps it along. So number 2 used to be my favourite Disney film, but it got pushed back by another film. I'll tell you about that in a second. Number 2 is Beauty and the Beast. Oh, I adore this film so much. I have so many like ornaments of roses and Beauty and the Beast just because it's just an amazing film. I love both of them. I love the live action and the original. I think Emma Watson does really good and Dan Stevens does amazing playing the characters. I think I don't know what my favourite is. I love them both equally, the live action and the original. I don't know why I fell in love with it really. All the songs are amazing. It gets me really emotional, and I don't know why. The film makes me emotional, and that is a good film if it can do that to you. yeah, I think it's just lovely that she sees through the beast and finds the prince, and that, you know, that's what you should really think about. Don't judge people on their looks, judge them by what's inside, and that's what the film is telling you. But I just love it. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. So good. Are you guys ready for my number one film? My favorite Disney film, probably favorite film of all time. I can't even count how many times I've seen this film. It's a lot already. And it is Frozen 2. Yes, I have done these individually because they need to be put individually, because Frozen 2, like, I thought Frozen 1 was amazing. Frozen 2 just knocked it out of the ballpark. I loved it so much. I cry every time I watch it because, one, Anna's song, how heartbreaking is that? That is such a, with Frozen 2, there's so many like adult moments. I was laughing more in the cinema than the kids were. That's how good it was. I love the story. I love the fact she then finds herself, and when she lets her hair down, oh my god, she's gorgeous. It's amazing, and I need that white dress in my life, can I just say? Yeah, I praise that film. I have not got bored of it yet, and like I said, I can't count how many times I've seen it. It's at least like 20 maybe? Could be about 20 times. Anyway, I could watch it again and not be bored. I would be happy if somebody put that on. It's so good. The scene with Olaf, it just got me. Their parents are dead. Shouldn't be funny, but is hilarious. And if you guys have seen the making of Frozen 2, that's really interesting as well, showing you how much work they put into that film. So much work. So like, but they should be proud. They should be really proud because they have made a spectacular movie. Anyway, guys, that's my top 10 Disney films. I hope you like it. Comment your top 10 Disney films at the bottom. I'd love to hear from you. Give me any ideas for what videos you want me to do next, and I'll see you guys next week. Please subscribe and like to my page. Bye guys.